2K TV. We're hanging with Damian Lillard.
I try to be present, let the kids hear my word.
We have tips to get you running the neighborhood like a local. And of course, your
Let's beat the team. At shooting guard, 5'11", number 0, Alina Beard. Starting at point, standing 5'11", number 12, Chelsea Gray. Starting at power forward, at 6'3", number 13, Janae Okumike. The other forward position, 6 feet 1 inches, number 30, Neka Okumike. Starting at center, at 6'3", number 3, Candace Parker. A head coach for your team. Ladies and gentlemen, your Los Angeles Sparks.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to the WNBA on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Washington Mystics going up against the Los Angeles Sparks. Courtside with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we've got a fun one. And over the last decade or so, a huge transformation in the way the game is played. Guys, do you see any additional changes on the horizon?
That's a good question. I think about maybe moving the three-point line back. It seems like it's become too easy to hit threes. But also open up the court a bit, stretch out the D, see more driving.
Oh, come on, Tim. Only you would want to see less scoring. As for me, I want to see more scoring. Increase the freedom of movement rules. Get rid of some of the grabbing from defenders.
Shot by Parker, no good.
You know, typically she has the touch to finish when she's in that tight. Not sure what happened there.
Deladon, shot's good.
Down low, Deladon has the ability to score in droves. It's part of why she normally scores around 20 points, sometimes even more most nights.
Here's Gray. Down low. It's Elena Beard on the wing. On the wing, Neka Ogumike. Ogumike outside. Clock at 4. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get a shot off. That's a 24-second violation. And about 1 minute gone in the first quarter. Now here's Tolliver. Gray defending. Here's the floater. Out of bounds, Mystics ball as Washington keeps possession. So it's Washington now. Left side Sanders. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Yeah, and if you're open, Tolliver will find you, but it's not really a matter of if, but when.
Now here's Gray, and the basket is good. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Now here's Tolliver. Gray defending. Loud inside. Back to Tolliver. Three-pointer. And out of bounds, the Sparks will take it.
Los Angeles Sparks.
Well, the start of Kristi Tolliver's career didn't really go as planned. After Chicago took her 3rd overall in 2009, Tolliver was traded before her 2nd season. She didn't really start much her first 3 years in the league, but 2012 is when things started to turn around for her.
Parker gets the bucket.
A section of her game she has really worked on. Nneka sees the floor well, sets others up.
Outside Tolliver. Pass to Sanders. And here's Deladon. Count the basket. Yeah, in 2012, Tolliver was named Most Improved Player, having a huge season.
She was just outstanding, averaging over 17 per game with the Sparks. She finished top 5 in the league in assists, three-point shooting, three-pointers made. Since that season, Tolliver has established herself as a top shooter and passer in the WNBA. You see defenders afraid to get in her way a lot of times when she's on her way to the bucket, but not that time.
Ogwumike outside. Takes the shot. That shot missing. And it's the Mystics taking it the other way. Pass to Deladon. Good work defensively by Shanae Ogwumike. The Sparks trailing. Out to Gray. And fouled hard that time. And she'll get 2 shots at the line. That's on LaToya Sanders.
Yeah, one of those players that just gets it. Gray knows how to play the game and does it so well.
2 shots.
That free throw missing.
And you think of the best distributors in the league. Is Gray up there? Now she puts balls exactly where they need to be, has no problem running the offense, and recorded just the 8th triple-double in WNBA history.
So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. And when you talk about Gray's game, her assist numbers stem from just her unselfish approach.
Absolutely. Chelsea plays hard and doesn't worry about who gets the credit. All that she's concerned about is getting the dub.
That's also good, so she hits them both.
Guys, remember, Elena Deladon was the top recruit in the country out of high school. Incredibly, after transferring from a huge hoop school to closer home, her first year in college was spent playing volleyball.
Here's Ruffin Pratt. Brown. Misaman covering. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Parker. Up and in. Off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Not much of a distributor, but Brown's feel for the game is strong enough to help her spot open teammates.
Pass to Walker Kimbrough. From 13. And a great assist by Kristi Tolliver as that one goes in. Thankfully for Hoops fans everywhere, Deladon picked up hoops again at Delaware, and what a career she ended up having.
Yeah, just a special player, especially at the mid-major level. Multiple-time All-American. Her career scoring average was 27, and that probably helped her get drafted 2nd overall in 2013.
Here's Walker Kimbrough. Pass to Misaman. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
A monster on the glass. Misaman is not afraid of anyone.
Now Parker. Misaman with the steal. Now here's Tolliver. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. No good from 11 feet.
The D did a good job of clogging the middle once she got inside.
Parker, good.
Parker.
Tolliver with the ball. And the foul on Williams. That is her first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Substitution for the Mystics. Tiana Hawkins.
Here's Walker Kimbrough. Hawkins outside. Pass to Tolliver. Over Parker. The Sparks grab the miss.
It's very dangerous to leave her open like that. Lucky break for the D that she missed it.
So they take the lead.
Good balance, good rhythm. Fans marvel at Parker's multifaceted scoring ability.
Washington trailing. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Out to the wing. Here's Walker Kimbrough. Parker defending. Candace Parker with the block.
She's top 10 all-time in blocks. Parker has length and leaping ability. Just do not test her.
Here's Weiss. Got it up. That one misses. Would have counted had it gone. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Sparks on top. They lead by 1. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Sparks. Guys?
Simple. Defense, defense, defense so far. And they have really clamped up.
Say it one more time, Tim. Defense?
Defense.
Every shooter that challenges their defense has had a hand in their face.
Here's Walker Kimbrough, and it's blocked by Kaylani Brown. Now the Sparks moving it up. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
You just knew she was going to win that race.
Boy, gotta love that early offense. Super job on the break. And Candace Parker, undoubtedly one of the dominant bigs in the WNBA. And at 6'4", she has great footwork on the block and when going at the rim. And there's just no way to slow her down. And she has been a force in this league for years.
Pass to Ruffin Pratt. The shot off that time. Good D by Emma Miesemann. Outside Powers. The shot, no good. And it's the Sparks the other way. With Parker, she gives you so much as a big down on the block.
It's not just the scoring and rebounding, Blake. She's also just a totally complete player, one of the best passers ever at her position. She's a star and one of the faces of the league.
Now here's Hawkins. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. The Sparks call timeout.
Timeout, the Sparks.
Looks like the coach saw some things out there that need adjusting, and it's going to take a little time to talk it over.
Yeah, never a bad idea to use a timeout if there's something that's got you concerned.
We're now around a minute and a half into the second quarter. Now here's Gray. She's covered by Tolliver. To the middle. Brown. Yes! Great play by Chelsea Gray to set it up.
And they're really keeping that ball hopping around.
Yeah, hip-hopping around if you ask me. Look, their last 5 trips have all ended with a great pass leading to a hoop. They are really sharing the basketball.
Now here's Hawkins. Outside Atkins. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Sanders. And it's blocked by Kaylani Brown.
Showcasing her innate sense of timing on that rejection. Brown knows when to leave her feet.
Chelsea Gray for 3. The three-pointer is on target.
You know, you look at the stats, the assist totals, they just jump out at you. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been key.
It's just a different mindset these teams have had.
Now here's Atkins. Cloud inside. Pass to Sanders. Back to Cloud. Ball stolen. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Ogumake. Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
Heads-up play on both ends there. The steal and the quick push on the fast break.
That's rapid-fire basketball at its best.
Showtime.
Washington calls timeout.
A tremendous three-point shooter in college. Marina Mabry is finding that stroke in the pros, and it's so hard to translate from college to the pros in the WNBA. The good news is she's got all the mechanics, and I think she's going to be an elite three-point shooter in this league.
Here's Cloud. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. They get a hand on it. Stolen by Christy Tolliver. Here's the teardrop. Cloud can't get it to go. Well, Brian, sometimes players just take a little bit of time to find their footing in the league. And, you know, we're seeing Marina Mabry find that footing and develop.
Yeah, Blake, she's got the proper tools and skill sets to be a big-time contributor in this league. But sometimes these things just take a little bit of time. A lot of it is about the situation, too. You know, things like how many minutes are you playing? What teammates are you sharing the floor with? But Mabry is a patient player, and I know she'll be ready for her moment when it arrives.
Outside Tolliver. Pass to Atkins. Offensive rebound. Great D that time from Neko Ogumake. The Sparks leading. And that'll be Los Angeles ball as it goes out of bounds. Sparks able to keep the ball here.
Substitution for your Sparks. Elena Beard.
Back to Gray. Pass to Ogumake. 6 to shoot. Ogumake, right side, shoots over Sanders. The second chance effort, and it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and she'll shoot one more at the line.
The one thing I love about Ogumake is her clutch gene. Her championship clinching shot in the 2016 WNBA Finals was won for the Aces.
Time called here. The Mystics decide to talk it over. Yeah, for Ogumake, her game is predicated on being hard to predict.
That's right, Blake. You know, mixing it up on defenders is so important, and you always want to stay one step ahead of the defense, and Ogumake usually is, and that's kind of what allows her to pull through in any game situation.
To the inside. Count it.
That wasn't easy, but nothing about Sanders' styles is full effort.
And here is Gray. 6 points for her. Pass to Weiss. Ogumake. Shoots over Della Dawn. And it's Ogumake missing. Washington trailing. Della Dawn outside. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Ariel Atkins.
A capable distributor, Atkins is able to see the big picture within the game.
Back to Beard. Shoots over Cloud. Here's Ogumake. Stolen by Sanders. And a 3-on-3 fast break. Della Dawn, good.
Look at Della Dawn, always hustling on the court. I like how she just puts herself in good positions to score.
Ogumake, Della Dawn covering. To the left side wing. Here's Weiss, defended by Atkins. Beard outside. Parker inside. Ogumake, rebounded by Tolliver.
Yeah, she's been off her game this quarter, just hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go down.
And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot two.
Well, when I saw Atkins reach the WNBA Finals in just her first season, I really realized that she's got a bright future in this league.
The first one falls for her. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Gray. She has 6. Pass to Ogumake. Stolen by Deladon. 1 second left. The shot, no good.
There isn't a complex formula when it comes to D. It's really all about effort, and Ogumake is always high energy.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Sparks ahead, up 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter going.
Something to believe.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. Parker with a strong contribution so far in this one.
He played a very smart game offensively, looking for and finding gaps in the defense and always looking for the best shot possible.
Yeah, the way she played that first half, well, that's exactly what we're talking about when we talk about being efficient on offense.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Good on the bucket. Getting open in the WNBA is not an easy task. Guys, which player is the best at getting her own shot?
To me, it's easy. It's got to be Diana Taurasi because, look, she mixes up defenders on the daily, and with all her different moves, opponents never really know what she's going to do next.
Yeah, of course you picked Taurasi, but I got to say, Elena Deladon, she uses that height really to her advantage, and she can shoot over most defenders. She has a good handle, good shot, and a crafty skill set.
Now here's Tolliver. To the paint. That one's good, and so Natasha Cloud gets the assist.
Defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And if they don't start showing some aggression, things are just going to get worse.
Parker's shot's good.
That's something you only see from established scorers like Candace Parker. She's got a developed skill set and the capacity to power through contact.
Now here's Tolliver. Deladon left side. The shot, no good. Chelsea Gray with some nice defense.
Well, if this ball game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, without question.
Inside. And you can count it. She'll go to the line with a chance to make it three.
Such a fierce competitor. Ogumake wasn't going to let a little contact prevent her from scoring.
And the Mystics making a change here.
On the court, Shanae is one of the best in the game, but she can also talk the game as good as anyone. Ogumake is a full-time NBA commentator in addition to playing.
A nice shot by Cloud.
They're doing some work here in the second half. 3 for 4 from the floor.
The Sparks leading. Pass to Williams. Tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good. Yeah, she's very impressive. She could easily take either of your jobs. It was an injury that led Shanae to TV stardom.
And after microfracture surgery in 2015, Ogumake started thinking about life after basketball, and now she's an up-and-coming player and analyst. The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
Deladon outside. Pass to Sanders. Here's Tolliver. And here's Deladon. Ruffin Pratt grabs the board. And we're well into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's Williams. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. That's on Natasha Cloud.
Williams. 2 shots.
And she knocks down the first one. She hits both from the stripe. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Deladon outside. Down through the hoop it goes, and that's her 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Points never come easy in this league, but with Deladon's poise and focus, she's able to make tough shots like that.
Well, her shooting has been outstanding. Definitely, one of the reasons why they're winning this game.
Here's Tolliver. Misses in close.
He hasn't had much success shooting the ball.
Parker, Powers covering. Pass to Ruffin Pratt. Puts up the tray. Not gonna go that time. And it's the Mystics taking it the other way.
Well, you look over the history for the Mystics, not a lot of high moments for the team, a lot of struggles over the years, and they're still looking for their first title.
Now here's Agumake. Here's Ruffin Pratt. She's covered by Tolliver. The shot by Ruffin Pratt, no good. Washington trailing. Here's Cloud.
2 minutes.
And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And you can feel the pressure on this team to get that first banner.
Yeah, they've made the moves they've needed to try for one, and getting Deladon was a huge step in that direction. But this franchise, it might seem snake-bitten, but you feel that they're on the verge of something big.
Time called here. The Mystics decide to talk it over.
I think the coach has to be frustrated by their lack of production offensively, and I can't blame them. They're getting the looks, but the shots just aren't falling.
And it's at the point where this slump is going to take a mental toll on them. It's a good timeout to try to keep them from getting too discouraged.
And they've gotten the looks, they've gotten open, but they just can't get them to fall.
To the middle. Puts it up. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
You simply cannot say enough about the quarter she's having. I mean, every one of her attempts has gone down.
Here's Atkins. Shot from the inbound. The shot misses. Good D by Neko Agumake.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the boards hard.
And that effort has really been the key to their lead. It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
Now here is Atkins. Pass to Deladon. It's in, and good for her 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
She's done a ton to help this team, but if they're going to come back, she needs to do even more.
Now Williams. Here's Weiss. Powers covering. Here's Weiss. Looking for her first basket still in this one.
Fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and got the board.
Second personal foul. Shooting for the Mystics. Elena Deladon. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
The Elena Deladon story, it's just so interesting. She played volleyball in her first year in college. Went to tiny Delaware over Powerhouse, Connecticut, a one-of-a-kind star.
One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
It's 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And that one's good. Weiss. Now here's Deladon. He's covered closely. Fast break. Here come the Sparks. A clear look for Raquana Williams. Gets the jumper to fall from the corner.
Over the second half of her career, Parker's assist numbers have increased significantly, thanks in large part to her savvy.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head into the 4th quarter. Sparks ahead, up by 9. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments for our 4th quarter of basketball. And now let's take a look at our assist of the game, presented by State Farm.
Well, I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
And with the accuracy to go along with that vision, She put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That is how you orchestrate.
The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Here's Weiss, defended by Atkins. They get it again. The three. Beard, no good. And Washington has possession. They trail by 9 points. Deladon looks good, is good. That's her 7th basket in 12 attempts.
Cleaning up. Elena Deladon is a smooth scorer who isn't afraid of some dirty work.
Now Gray. To the inside. Parker, good.
Moving it around, 8 of the last 10 points coming off assists.
Nothing makes a coach happier than a display of pure, selfless teamwork.
Absolutely.
Outside Tolliver. Deladon outside. Over Ogumake. Cans the 12-footer.
You know, when you're as long as Deladon, good D, it doesn't affect you like smaller players.
Pass to Parker. Deflected. Nisimon with the steal. Stolen by Chelsea Gray. And it's Candace Parker penetrating. Makes it off the glass.
They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball.
Here's Ogumake. Lays it up and banks it in. And when you look at some of the player recovery methods now, cryosaunas, oxygen tents, how much has that helped players in the last, say, 5 years or so?
Well, I think the advancements have helped these players out because, remember, when the WNBA season ends, basically everyone is playing in Europe or Asia or somewhere else around the world.
That just makes taking care of your body so important. You don't get a lot of time to rest or much of an off season. And after a scoreless first half, she's come to life here in the second half.
The Sparks with the lead. Down low. Here's Parker. They get it back. Weird outside. On the wing, Neko Ogumake. Chelsea Gray for three. Drills it from outside.
An excellent cutter who plays well without the ball. Defenders have to lock in on Gray.
To the inside, Sanders. And that one goes in as she's fouled. It'll be 3 points if she can convert the free throw.
Well, one big that doesn't quite have the size for the position is Sanders, but she's never let that stop her. Prides herself on being unique.
While Sanders may be small for her position, she makes sure to use her speed to her advantage.
Yeah, her coach has told her to beat size with quickness, and really, that's exactly what she's done. Now, opposing bigs to actually struggle to keep up with her agility.
Well, they're winning despite her errant shooting.
To the middle. The shot's good on the assist by Elena Deladon.
Tremendous IQ from Deladon gets her teammate an open look. She's such an underrated passer.
Ogumake outside. Pass to Parker. And she uses the glass on the layup.
It's a one-man show out there, guys. Looks like she's willing to handle all the offensive duties for them.
Now Atkins. Gray defending. Atkins with it. Ogumake's there.
Hard work on the glass once again, guys. They've put a lot of effort into their rebounding.
And that interior play, it's made a big difference in this game. You know, the key to that basket, it sets up Ogumake to get inside too. It makes the defender respect the outside shot.
Outside Sanders. Pass to Atkins. To the paint. Here's Deladon. It falls for basket number 9 from the field. She's taken 14 shots to get there.
He is feeling it, shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
And the Sparks call time here.
You know, they've been a little loose with the ball here. They haven't been patient. They've been forcing things, and it's led to a lot of turnovers. They need to slow down and relax.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Candace Parker.
Just operating at a higher level than anyone else on the floor. You have to appreciate her commitment to excellence. Terrific talent, and she puts in the work.
She's given this crowd a treat tonight, and they're enjoying every second of it. And, you know, performances like this are how you cement yourself as a fan favorite.
And if they want, they can milk the clock a little bit here.
Great point, Blake. That'd be the best option. I'd agree. You should coach.
Pass to Agumake. Alina Deladon with a defensive effort. And the Mystics on the break. Gets it to fall, and she's now 10 of 15 on the game.
Another basket, and if you were to create an offensive player, it might look like Alina Deladon. The size, the skill to score from anywhere.
Open shot, Shanae Agumake. That's in, coming off an assist from Candace Parker.
Well, when they hit her with the double team, I like that awareness she had to just know that one of her teammates was going to be open.
Deladon, no good. So it's the Sparks now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Up again. It's good on the putback.
It's not just the 6'4" frame that allows Parker to get those in. It's her motor. It's her desire. It's her drive to win.
Now here's Deladon. She's covered by Agumake. It's stolen by Shanae Agumake. There's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. It's stolen by Agumake. To the left wing. Gray outside. Back to Agumake. Excellent defense there from Elena Deladon. And Chelsea Gray is going to pick up the foul. That is her first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Substitution on the court.
Inside, Sanders uses the glass to finish the layup.
Remember, she shot over 60% from the field during an entire season. Sanders loves the high percentage shots.
Stripped away.
I think that deficit's too much to overcome.
You nailed it, Tim. There just isn't enough ticks on the clock.
It gets the bus going, get the plane going, whatever.
And the Sparks with possession here. They lead by 7. 2-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Candace Parker gets double teamed. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
It's Washington now. Pass to Hines Allen. Here's Mestog. He's off from 3. Here's Vadiva. Missed. And so the Sparks take the win. This was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job making sure it didn't get away from them.
Yeah, they faced some challenges, but held firm when they needed to. Defensively, offensively, effectively locking down the W.
And that'll wrap it up.
Welcome to 2K TV. First up this week, we've got Damian Lillard. He's an all-star. He's a community and
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the WNBA.
Hello and welcome. It's the WNBA here on 2K Sports. And tonight it'll be the Dallas Wings going up against the Seattle Storm. Alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, I'm Blake Zuniga. Thanks for joining us. And it's going to be the Wings off the tip. And Tim, a big part of leadership, keeping all of your teammates on the same page. Which players are best at doing that?
I'd have to go with Diana Taurasi. She's won everywhere, won every individual award, won every championship from college to WNBA to international play. Every player in this league can look up to her.
She's a great choice, Tim, but I think Candace Parker gets my vote. Obviously a champion at every level, but she's so charismatic and can light up any room.
Here's Lloyd, finished off the break.
What a smooth finish.
And that's why they always love seeing her on the end of those breaks.
Here's Agumbawale, buries it down low.
An absolute floor general. Vision and passing are the trademarks of Diggins Smith's game.
Howard, defended by Harrison. To the inside, Johnson with the steal. Diggins Smith with it, picked up by Stewart.
Always knowing where everyone is, Diggins Smith has great floor vision, which is critical for fast break success.
Now here is Stewart. The shot's good on the assist by Jewel Lloyd.
Well, that's one way she can finish, but far from the only way. She's got all types of tricks up her sleeve.
Yo, look this way.
On the wing, Kayla Thornton. And you can count it. She'll go to the line with a chance to make it three.
She might be undersized to 6'1" forward, but Thornton makes up for it with touch, finds ways to score down low. Well, it's always refreshing to see players like Kayla who truly take pride in their defense. Take notes, Brian. Her intensity on that end of the floor is tough to match.
As impressive as Kayla's defense is, we got to take notice of her improved offense.
She's been improving her offensive production each year in the league, and the more moves she adds to her game, the bigger her potential will grow.
Now here's Howard. Right side, Stewart. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
At 6'4", with her abilities, it's almost impossible to stop Stewart down low.
Bird with the steal, pushing it up. Jewel Lloyd with room to shoot. And it's Seattle scoring again.
4 makes on 4 shots. Everything has fallen for them early.
Pass to Harrison. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Natasha Howard. That's her first foul.
First personal foul.
Here in the first with just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Now here is Thornton, guarded by Bird. Here's Johnson.
Their first miss of the game, a strong start.
Good work defensively by Brianna Stewart. Back to Lloyd. Stewart. Right side Howard. Over Harrison. The shot by Howard, no good. Dallas leading. Pass to Thornton. Yes, and it's Skylar Diggins-Smith with the assist that time.
Her ability to put the ball on the floor, I think sometimes it catches the other team off guard. Thornton is an able dribbler.
Lloyd, guarded now by Agumbawale. The 15-footer, tipped away.
The defense can't make a habit of giving her that shot. She just doesn't miss many of them.
A nice shot by Diggins-Smith.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
Great point.
Now here's Clark, looking for her first basket still in this one. 5 to shoot. A shot by Howard, no good.
That's a missed opportunity right there.
And she'll be the first to tell you that's one she should have buried.
With the teardrop, Agumbawale, no good. The Storm trail. Bird gets the bucket.
Not an easy basket from Bird, but she has tremendous body control. It's helped her throughout the years.
And Skylar Diggins-Smith, such a huge part of this team. She's a fantastic playmaker who goes right at the defense, and I like to call her the catalyst for her team.
And it's the Storm with the ball. Here's Stewart, and she drops in the layup off glass.
It's funny. It's almost like she has a radar. Sue Bird with a great feel for where her teammates are. That comes with experience.
With Diggins-Smith, she is just relentless when on the floor.
The way she can push the tempo can shape this team's offense, create so many good looks for herself and others. Also, quite simply, one of the most entertaining players to watch in the league.
And the wings with some changes. Gray, left side. From past the arc, it's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
For 3.
A younger player who loves to learn and loves to improve. I don't think it's crazy to say that Gray will be unstoppable when she develops a consistent long ball.
Now here's Russell. And it's off the back of the rim, no good. Here's Davis, blocked. And here's Whitcomb. It's 2-on-1. Here's Langhorne. Drains the jumper to finish the break.
Oh, they're really pushing it now. It's like they're showing off.
And 3 of their last 5 makes coming in transition.
Gray outside. Pass to McGee Stafford. The layup off target.
Yeah, remember that. And that's not an opportunity she fails to convert very often.
Here's Mosqueda Lewis. And it's all evened up.
Neither team can miss early on. I don't know how long they can keep this up.
Offensively, at least. Neither team's done jack on D yet.
That's fine with me.
And here come the Storm on the fast break. And she uses the glass on the layup.
That's deflating for a team. Coughing the ball up, then having it turn into immediate points at the other end.
Yeah, that just feels like giving up 2 buckets.
And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. It's the Storm. They lead by 2. And we'll get this.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And off we go. A close game, now entering the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Storm?
Lots of running to start the game here.
It's a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition. What a year 2017 was for Alicia Gray. First, she wins a national title for South Carolina in the city of Dallas, and then just a couple weeks later, Gray was drafted 4th overall by Dallas.
Their crisp passing has opened things up offensively.
Yeah, it makes the game easy. 10 straight points off of an assist. That's impressive.
Canada, she's covered by Jefferson. Pass to Whitcomb. Langhorne left side. Fires the 3. And Sammy Whitcomb gets the 3. Well, for Gray, what a smooth transition into the pro game.
It was really amazing, and Gray had no issues adjusting, winning 2017 Rookie of the Year with the Wings, a pure scorer capable of huge nights. That's some nice work on the offensive glass.
Here's Canada. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Longhorn. Inside. Here's Davis. The shot goes in. First of the night, she is 1 for 3 to start the contest. Seattle leading. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Russell. She can't get that one to fall. And Dallas the other way now. Here's Jefferson. It's good, and she makes her first shot of the game.
I like how Gray plays with her head up and scans the floor. To me, that's always going to be a recipe for success.
To the middle. Here's Langhorn. And again, it's the Storm missing. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Russell. That is her first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
It's been a little while since they've been in the lead.
And that's why this is such an important possession for them.
Johnson outside. Pass to Gumbawale. Harrison. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Outside Whitcomb. Good on the 13-footer. Well, guys, there are 3 players that are tied for the most MVP awards in the league history with 3. But will anybody ever get 4 or more?
It's possible, Blake, but it sure is a tall task. The only active WNBA player with multiple MVPs is Candace Parker, and she's already been in the league for well over a decade.
I look at Breanna Stewart as a potential candidate. You know, she won her first MVP award in just her 3rd season in the league. Now, there's some hope there.
Count the basket.
An attentive player who sees the floor well. Clark really understands how to distribute the rock.
Here's McCarty-Williams. Guarded by Howard. McCarty-Williams can't get it to go.
The defense was ready for her, got a hand in her face, and made that one much tougher.
And that's something that every team needs. Rugged interior defense to just make your opponent think twice about coming down the lane.
That rebound and the follow, it shows you what she's all about. Ready, determined, and a soft touch to match.
Agunbawale. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Outside Whitcomb. Down low. Out to Howard. Fires from deep. Nails the triple.
One aspect of their play today that's been far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow, it can be elusive, but the great offenses have it. And that's just what they've shown tonight.
First personal foul in your skin. Jewel Lloyd.
Here's Thornton. Can they get it? So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there.
You marvel at the perseverance of Kayla Thornton, cut in 2015, not even in the league in 2016. She was a training camp invite in 2017, who has made it.
And she knocks down the first one. No good on the second free throw. Seattle with the ball. They lead by 7.
2 minutes.
Alicia Clark on the wing. To the paint. Pass to Stewart. Shoots over Johnson. Again, Seattle.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Morton outside. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2. Breanna Stewart picks one up.
It's a big strength of Thornton, easily over an 80% career foul shooter. If you foul her and send her to the line, she'll probably make the freebies.
And the Wings making a change here.
They're really battling, guys, not sitting back, attacking when they have the chance.
And I like their approach, playing aggressively and forcing the officials to make a call. She had no choice but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
Yeah, and that was important because probably would have been a quick 2 points if she doesn't knock it out of bounds. So I love that effort level.
Here's Harrison. Well-timed pass, and it goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Well, using recognition and awareness, Agumbawale is able to make the unselfish delivery.
Bird outside. That one a tad offline to the right, but it drops in for her.
She's definitely got that shot in her arsenal.
Dallas trailing here. Outside, Diggins Smith. Outside, Agumbawale. Second shot opportunity. Rejected by Natasha Howard.
It's been a bit of a struggle for her this quarter in terms of scoring the ball.
Here's Clark. Foul called that time on the way up, and that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw line.
A solid free throw shooter. Clark wants every part of her game to be advanced.
And this is her first free throw of the game. He's perfect from the line this time. And it's the Wings ball. 9-point game. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Diggins Smith's shot is off.
You see defenders afraid to get in her way a lot of times when she's on her way to the bucket, but not that time.
Goes up on the block, and the bucket is good from Clark in deep.
Transitioning into pretty much whatever role the team needs, it's Clark's ability to adapt that really impresses me.
From deep, Skylar Diggins Smith, and that's not gonna go. And so that's the end of the first half. Storm out in front. They lead by 11. And we will be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Hello and welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going in what has been a runaway of a game so far. What a game we're seeing from Brianna Stewart.
All of a sudden, she's become their big assist player. Her passing in the first half was a big key to their offense.
And that's not a role she usually plays, and one I'm not sure she's comfortable in. But look, they've needed her to make some plays today, and she's done it.
Getting back to the action now, it's been a one-team show so far, but we'll see if that changes. And here are the Storm now. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game.
Well, Brianna Stewart, the future of this Storm franchise, many would argue she is the future of the WNBA, maybe the most dominant force in the WNBA, bursting onto the scene quickly as a rookie, and the accolades have been pouring in since.
Pass to Clark. Back to Lloyd. Howard, defended by Harrison. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call. Dallas with the ball. Now here's Johnson. Over Stewart. Johnson can't get it to go. And the hardware for Stewart in 2018, she was the MVP and Finals MVP.
Well, the sky is the limit for Stewart, who is so talented at such a young age. And she really just does everything for you out on the hardwood. Great footwork inside. And don't forget that she can step back and drill the three as well.
Here's Stewart. It's good, and she drew the contact on the shot, so she'll go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. First trip to the free throw line for her tonight.
Well, in 2018, Breanna Stewart had one of the best seasons we've ever seen in the WNBA, individually winning the regular season MVP, top 3 in scoring and rebounding, while also leading the Storm to the best record in the entire league.
Harrison gets the bucket.
Very nice vision to find the open teammate. Thornton, a pretty good passer for a big.
Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over. Yeah, and after an incredible regular season, Stewart continued her phenomenal play in the 2018 WNBA playoffs.
As Stewie took it to another level, raising her average to 25 points per game during the playoffs, MVP of the WNBA Finals, scoring 30 in the clincher.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the wings.
Wings ball. Jefferson.
Now Jefferson. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And good, coming off the assist by Kayla Thornton.
Check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates on the same page.
Down low. Here's Stewart. Lori Johnson with the steal. Enrique Agumbawale drives in. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Outside Stewart. Score that one for her 8th field goal. 8 for 11, in fact, on an accurate night.
There's a pattern taking shape. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Yeah, 4 of their last 5 baskets have been of exactly that variety. That's a nice drive there. She beat the lone defender and was wide open under the bucket.
Now here is Lloyd. Guarded now by Agumbawale. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, not many players get to experience the thrill of winning a title, but Howard has twice. Now, one as a role player, one as a key cog, and really, she was the perfect puzzle piece to her championship squads.
Pass to McGee Stafford. Thornton. Clock at 6. McGee Stafford can't get it to go. After winning it all, I think the perspective Howard gained is what will help her the most.
Yeah, once you reach the top of the mountain, you start to understand what it takes. Important not to get complacent, which Howard has stayed far away from. Sometimes experience really is the best teacher.
McCarty Williams. And good, coming off the assist by Kayla Thornton.
Good ball movement. She put that pass in the ideal spot, and I can guarantee you her teammate appreciated it.
Inside, and now the Wings fast break.
So many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one, Tim.
Yeah, Brian, their effort on the glass, it has given them the advantage. It's made a difference without question.
Fouled on that play, but Stewart isn't worried. She's tough and relishes any chance she can get to score some points.
Guys, if I had a game to win and I could pick just one player in the entire world, my pick, Breanna Stewart. In college, Stewie won 4 national titles, 4 times named tournament MVP, a natural-born winner.
And Brian, those winning ways have continued after graduating.
Yeah, Stewart was unreal in the 2016 games, shooting 73% and helping to win the gold. And don't forget about the 2018 WNBA Finals when Stewart helped the Storm sweep and was named the Finals MVP.
Pass to Longhorn. To the middle. Here's Russell. And that's in. Nice speed on the play.
With that much of a height advantage, that's exactly what to do. Take it straight to the bucket.
Whitcomb with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Here's Stewart. She makes her 9th shot of the game, and she has missed only 4.
When they've gone to her, she's come through. Keep getting her touches.
Dallas with the ball, trailing by 17. Pass to Davis. Here's Anigwe, defended by Stewart. Gray outside. Anigwe, shot clock at 5. To end the run. Second chance shot, and she lays it up and in.
Relentless inside. Anigwe has that second burst after the board, a key quality for a big.
Here's Whitcomb. Anigwe grabs the board.
She had all the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
Here's McCarty Williams. She can't hit that time. And the Storm going the other way now. Here's Stewart. No luck on that one. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Gray. Drills the three-pointer.
It's Gray's understanding of spacing and movement that, to me, help her navigate around the court so well.
Blocking foul called on Jordan Kennedy. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Now here's Diggins Smith, guarded by Canada. Diggins Smith with it. She got it up, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Storm, up by 12. And time for a short break. Stay right where you are. The fourth quarter is coming up next. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This definitely deserves the prize. She read the defense like a point guard and put that pass right on the money.
That's just some real versatility coming from her, not something that the majority of them possess.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter of action starting up in what has been a one-side show. Pass to Harrison. Back to Diggins Smith. And she banks in the layup.
One of the most coachable players in the league, Diggins Smith's curiosity leads to her constant improvement.
To the inside. Here's Langhorne. There's the block. And they'll keep possession. Russell with the bucket. Here's Dallas now. A 12-point game. Dallas calls timeout. And Las Vegas has been an awesome addition to the WNBA. Now, Tim, what other cities do you think could the WNBA expand to?
I love me some Vegas. I love the Aces. I think there's another West Coast location that would be a hit. The Bay Area. The Warriors have great fans. You could play at the new arena in San Francisco or the old one in Oakland. I think it'd be a huge success.
Hey, well, I'm from the Bay Area, so let me just say I'm all in on that. But there are various locations I think could work. You know, how about a team on South Beach or Philly or even New Orleans I think would be awesome. But at the end of the day, I think there are multiple places that would embrace WNBA basketball.
Shots good by Clark.
She can time her passes so perfectly. What an assist.
Poked loose. Skylar Diggins Smith drawing the double team. Here's Howard. And so she draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two. That one on Agumbawale.
A bench player over her first 4 years in the league, Natasha Howard finally got the chance to start in 2018 with Seattle, helping the Storm to a WNBA championship. When you think of emerging WNBA talent, you got to think of Natasha Howard. Some may have doubted her early on, but she became the league's most improved player in 2018.
Of all the things Howard added to her game, I like the new wave of offensive creativity.
Yeah, Natasha needed more ways to beat opponents, so she added to her arsenal of moves. She wants to be unpredictable so defenders can't put her in a box.
And it's Lloyd missing. Outside, Diggins Smith. Down through the hoop it goes, and that's her 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Of their last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is smash mouth basketball, guys.
Yeah, they're really imposing their will offensively and getting exactly the kind of looks they want.
Jewel Lloyd.
What a special season 2018 was for Jewel Lloyd. In her 4th season, Lloyd made her first WNBA All-Star game, finishing top 10 in the league in minutes and 3-pointers made.
Diggins-Smith, guarded by Bird. Stolen by Alicia Clark. Langhorne right side. To the paint. The shot's good. Alicia Clark making the play. Yeah, and that great season continued in the playoffs for Jewel Lloyd. A key cog for Seattle in the finals run.
Yeah, but Lloyd scored 12 points per game during the WNBA Finals sweep for the Storm, blending well with fellow stars Brianna Stewart, Sue Bird, helping Seattle to their first championship in 8 seasons. Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
Time called here. The Storm decide to talk it over.
Looks like the coach saw some things out there that need adjusting. And it's going to take a little time to talk it over.
Yeah, and never a bad idea to use a timeout if there's something that's got you concerned.
Here's Stewart. And the Storm miss again. On the wing, Kayla Thornton. Shot from 12. Storm with the rebound. Now here is Stewart. Baseline try. Bird. Here's Clark. Lori Johnson with the steal. And now the Wings fast break. Here's Diggins-Smith. That one falls through. It's her 6th make from the floor this game, and now 6 for 10.
She's starting to turn it on now after a slow start.
And it comes off the front of the rim. And it's the Wings ball. They trail by 11. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Pass to Stewart. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Another high-scoring night for Stewart between her skills and really her mentality. It was like she was engineered to get buckets in this league.
And the Wings call time here. We've seen Brianna Stewart really having a great game.
She's just torching them right now. Good decision to huddle up, talk it over, try to figure out a way to maybe slow her down a bit.
Here's Diggins-Smith.
Two minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
There's the foul. It's on Howard. That's foul number 2 for her.
Second personal foul.
Dallas with the ball. It's a 13-point game. And it's Skylar Diggins-Smith penetrating.
Maybe the last player you want to try to score against. Howard is an elite defensive player. Puts in great effort every game.
And that one's good. Stewart.
She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
Now here's Diggins-Smith, guarded closely. Here's Agumbawale. It's good. The assist that time from Skylar Diggins-Smith.
Well, it's tough to stop Agumbawale when she's letting it rip. She can get those shots off in a hurry.
Here's Clark. Rebound Dallas. Here's Johnson. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
Pass to Bird. Out to the right wing. Clark Covered by Thornton. Hangs. Stewart. Nice D from Glory Johnson. And the Wings, another fast break opportunity. And that one good.
Love to see Agumbawale finish on the fast break. Effort is never in question with her.
And here's Sue Bird outside. It's hauled in by Harrison.
It's going to take something very special for them to come back now.
Well, something special and a little bit of luck.
And maybe some threes to rain down as well.
The one to generate more of those shots in tight.
And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul.
Here's Bird. And she gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And they're getting that lead way up there by now. It should be easy for them the rest of the way.
Yeah, and at this late stage of a game, a lead like that has a team feeling awfully good.
And the other one bad.
And the Wings call time here.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
Here's Diggins Smith. No good on the quick three. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Clark. From outside, off the mark. Enrique Agumbawale on the wing. Thornton shoots over Clark. Count it!
Nothing has come easy to Thornton, undrafted out of college, cut back in 2015. So you guess what? A little defense isn't going to affect her.
And so it's Seattle winning this one. And they didn't make it easy on themselves for their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
You know, there were some times that momentum shifted either way, especially early on. But give the team credit for sticking right with the game plan and finishing the job.
And that's a wrap, everyone.